Hey guys, it's Rookser and Mini Rook. How y'all doing? I've got something that I want to share with you guys. A lot of you all know that I have a snake as a pet. That snake is actually wrapped around my arm right now and I'm trying to unwrap him. This is Collie. Don't grab him. You know better than that. This is Collie. He's a Dumerose boa. He is 3 feet long. Or no, he's 5.5 feet long. He's a very good snake. And yeah, he crawls around and does whatever he wants to do. But as you see, he's not hurting anybody. He isn't hurting anyone. He's just trying to get away. So, everybody that thinks that snakes are mean, that they're aggressive, that they bite all the time, he clearly bites all the time. Clearly.
He's so slithery.
That's because that's what snakes do, they slither. But he's not mean. Not all snakes are mean. Actually, no snakes are mean. So, Congress is trying to take these animals away. They're trying to take snakes away. Mini Rook, do you like snakes? You like snakes a lot?
Yes.
Do you want one?
Yes.
See? He likes snakes. They're a lot of fun. See? He's just chilling. He's not sizing Mini Rook up to eat him. He's not sizing me up to eat me. He's just chilling, like a villain. Now, this is the message that I want to send out. Stop Congress from banning reptiles as pets. That's what they want to do. They want to take Collie away. Mini Rook loves Collie. They want to take everybody's reptiles away. Why do they want to take them away? The Lacey Act. You can't. They're adding more and more to this act, and basically you can't take certain reptiles, snakes, whatever, across state lines. So it's a lot of people can't get snakes that they want as pets. A lot of snake breeders and distributors can't ship those pets to people that want them. And then therein puts an issue of the Lacey Act is all about overpopulation of snakes and stuff like that. It's something about snakes and stuff in the wild. Too many of them. Snakes that don't belong there. Well, the way I see it, if you allowed those snakes to be transported across state lines, they wouldn't be let out into the wild if somebody wasn't able to keep their snake anymore, but there was somebody. Like in my situation, I live on the state line pretty much. I can drive for 5 minutes and be in another state. So if I find somebody 10 minutes away in that other state, I wouldn't be able to take certain snakes over there to them if I had one that they wanted, or if they had one that I wanted and they weren't able to keep it, or if I wasn't able to keep mine, I wouldn't be able to take it to them, or they wouldn't be able to bring it to me legally. That's ridiculous. And as you can see, Collie is not doing anything. He's, like I say, he's a Dumerose boa. He's 3 years old, 5.5 feet long. Mini Rook is, how old are you?
5.
You're 5? Yeah. He's a little kid. So, clearly he's not being harmed or anything. Has Collie ever bit you? No, he hasn't. And Mini Rook has handled him many times. And he's fine. So, here's the message I want to give out. Stop the government from taking our pets. And your pets. I know some of you all have snakes. Some of you want snakes. Stop the government from keeping us from having pets. Look at some of the benefits of having pets. Brian Barczyk, owner of BHB Reptiles, and founder of Snakebites TV, put a video out today that showed a lot of the benefits of having pets. Typical pet owners have lower blood pressure, slower heart rates, lead more healthy lives, less chance of depression and everything, because they own pets. They have companionship in their animals. Now, I know Collie seems to be roaming all over the place, but he's still a living, breathing creature. He's still a being that deserves love and affection. And who better to show him love and affection than Minnie Rook and I? Who better to show reptiles and other animals love and affection than you guys? So why should the government tell us what we can and can't have as pets, so long as they're not extremely dangerous or extremely like snakes? They're not domestic animals. They can't be taught tricks and stuff like that, but they can be kept as pets. Tigers, yeah, it's a different story. I wish I could have a tiger. But anyway, get this message out there, guys, and spread it out. Share this video. Get the awareness out there that the government's not just taking our guns, but they want to take our reptiles too. And let's not let them do that. We the people have the power. We the people need to keep the power. So help everybody keep their reptiles. Alright, so to conclude this video, we're going to go over a little bit of information. The Humane Society, the ones who take donations, take our money to support pets and pet owners and animals and all that stuff for the ethical treatment of animals and all that crap, are the ones heading up, I guess, the taking of our reptiles. So, let's go over a little bit of information. Here is what they're saying about reptiles. Primarily snakes. Not venomous snakes, only constrictors. Since 1990, 12 people have died from constrictor-related incidents in the United States. 17 of them since 1978. And scores of adults and children have been seriously injured. During attacks by these deadly predators, constrictor snakes can attack suddenly and with deadly force, preying on experienced reptile handlers. Find an experienced reptile handler that was killed by a constrictor. Let me know in the comments below. Children living in households where these snakes are kept, unsuspecting people who encounter someone else's escaped or released snake. Irresponsibility on the owner's part. Released or escaped pet pythons, boa constrictors, and anacondas have been found all over the country where they endanger communities, threaten ecosystems, and in many cases suffer tragic deaths. Okay. So, pretty much they're saying all over the country. That means pretty much everywhere in the country. That's my perception. So they're saying anacondas, pythons, and boas can survive in the desert. They're saying that they can survive in cold climates, i.e. Colorado, Seattle, or Washington, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Michigan, Minnesota. Yeah. Way to go. So yeah. 17 deaths since 1978. So that brought a question. That brought up a question for me. Dogs. Everybody loves dogs. Tons of people have dogs. Hundreds of thousands of, maybe even millions of people have dogs. There are also stray dogs. Released or escaped dogs, if you will. Let's look at Wikipedia. The CDC has published a study in 2000 on dog bite related fatalities that covered the years 1979 to 1998. The report concluded that relying on media coverage dog bite related fatalities presents a biased view of the dogs involved. They stated that media reports are likely to only cover about 74% of the actual incidents, and that dog attacks involving certain breeds may be more likely to receive media coverage. They also reported that since breed identification is difficult and subjective, attacks may be more likely to be ascribed to breeds with a reputation for aggression. Pretty much they're saying if a collie comes up and rips somebody's head off, it's not going to be covered as fast as a pit bull, Rottweiler, things like that. If a Chihuahua comes up and rips your heart out, it's not going to be covered as fast as Rottweilers or pit bulls. So, inaccurate numbers, but the study found reports of 327 people killed by dogs over the 20-year period. Let's do a little math here, guys. 327 divided by 20 is 16.35. Round it down, say, okay, we'll round it up. 17. 17. Let's back up and punt here. 17 deaths since 1978. Okay. Some breed information was available. We're not worried about breeds. None of them are poisonous versus constrictor. Of 227 incidents with relevant data, 133 were unrestrained dogs on the owner's property, 55 were loose off the owner's property, and 38 were restrained on their owner's property, and the only one was restrained off the owner's property. Pretty much owners. Owners. Now, I understand the ratios between reptile owners and fluffy dog owners is going to be quite different. And if you do the math and everything, the numbers may equal per capita or however you want to put it. But let's look at the totals here. 327 to 17. Okay. Let's look at another one. Let's look at DogBites.org. Their information. 2015, well, it's not over yet. 2014, 42 dog attacks resulted in death. 19 children, 1 young teen, and 22 adults. Okay. 2013, 32 attacks resulted in death. 18 children, 14 adults. 2012, 38 dog attacks resulted in death. 19 children, 19 adults. Okay. Only 2 of those numbers were less than snake-related deaths in the past 20 years or so. And those were in 1 year. So, what's more dangerous? A dog or a snake? I understand venomous snakes are quite dangerous. Their focus of that little article or whatever was on constrictors. Non-venomous snakes. Ones that constrict. You know. So, I don't know. Looking at these numbers, doing this little bit of research that I've done, I mean, I just looked that up in like 5 minutes. It doesn't really make sense to me why they want to take these animals. So let's look at what they're doing. Let's stop what they're doing and make it equal. Let people own their reptiles. Let people own their dogs and their cats and their monkeys and whatever other kind of animals they want to have within reason. Let the people who want to take care of a snake take care of a snake. And don't punish the animals. So anyway, like this video if you liked it. Hit that like button if you like this video. Share it out there. Get the word out there. Brian Barczyk is doing such a great job at this. My video is not going to do much, but it still shows that another person, not just one person, not just the people who follow him, but the people who follow me. Show the world, show the Humane Society, show the U.S. government, show everybody that reptiles are okay as pets. It's okay to have reptiles. They're great animals. They make fantastic pets. Watch Brian Barczyk's video that he put out today on the benefits of having a snake. Does a snake make a good pet? In my opinion, they do. They're easy. In my opinion, they're easier to take care of. You have to feed and water a dog every day. You have to feed and water a snake every couple weeks or every week. Once a week. Once every other week. Once a month. Depending on how big they are. Yeah, what's easier? So anyway, share it out there. And I will see you guys online. Peace. Peace.